Hello and welcome to round 4 of the Queen of the Andals tournament. With me, Rebecca Gillard, and joined as always by Richard Walker.
Hello.
Hello. And just wanted to say thanks to Cameron for recording this. He did let me know that he accidentally missed the very beginning of this game, which is why it's gone straight into the setups and plots. So yes, apologies for the lack of an intro section.
Oh god damn it, Cameron. You could have tried harder.
God damn you running a tournament and also recording games for us. How could you miss the beginning?
What drag.
So we've got Chase back again on the left with Targ Reigns, and on the right we've got Nicholas Prax playing Stark Wars. We do already have their setups. On the left we've got the Wildling Scout, Hizdahr and then Lyria's Estate. On the right Nicholas has Bran, 2 Northern Armories and a Great Hall. Opening plots, Chase has opened with Late Summer Feast, and Nicholas has opened with A Noble Cause. There we go. What's up?
Did Nicholas collect the right amount of gold? He should have collected 7, right?
Yeah.
I think he collected 6. 2 for Noble Cause, 2 for the Great Hall, so he's actually paid 2 physical gold for Rob, which means he collected 6. He didn't collect enough gold. Oh.
Unless the Great Hall wasn't already out and he played it. I don't know, I wasn't paying enough attention.
Oh, okay. Cool. So, yeah, we have a dupe on Bran, we have a duped Rob Stark played out, and Jory Cassell, along with the last Hearth.
Seems good.
It had no intrigue.
Ah, that's not so good against Reigns.
Yeah. So I feel like Chase might get the Rain trigger off.
Very probable. And with playing Late Summer Feast, he kind of wants to do that.
Yeah.
So Chase is marshalling. He's played out a Great Hall. So he can afford pretty much anything here. He's got 8 gold plus Hizdahr. Ha! I love that interaction. So discarding a card from hand to reduce the next card by 3. Discarding a Sunday, which means that she just goes into play. Kneeling a Great Hall. Ooh. Playing out a Jackan.
Sigh.
We saw him in the last game. And that's going to be Valar Morghulis tokens on all 3 of Nicholas's characters. Also playing at a Miranese market there. Miranese market?
Miranese market?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the whole Missandei combination with Hizdahr is obscene, isn't it? You put Missandei in play to reduce the cost of your next character by 3. That goes against, the contravention of the rule that you must pay a cost to get something out.
Well, it's basically a 5 gold advantage, isn't it?
Yeah. Of course, the downside is supposed to be you're binning cards. Like, you're going to go through cards like nothing. And yet
you have Marine. Yeah.
So that's sad. I think Marine and Hizdahr are the drivers of this latest Targ, revival.
Revival?
Revival.
Targ's always been good.
They've always been good, but they've not always been popular. Like between Euros and, the recent tournaments, they've been quite quiet.
Yeah, I guess there's been a lot more Stark.
Yeah.
Ooh. Astapor bestowed for 4.
Dangerous against Stark. I
Maybe.
mean, they do run frozen solid, but it'll give him at least 1 round.
Yeah, and also, I mean, he's going to get the Jackan trigger off.
He is.
And he's playing Reigns, so he might have Standy plot, which is quite common.
I imagine if he's running Jackan in range, he's almost definitely running the stand plot.
And we saw in the last game, I think he's actually running 3 Jackan, if I remember correctly.
That sounds fun.
Because he had a dupe Jackan in the last game, and he discarded a Jackan to use the Plaza of Pride stand. So yeah, I think he's got 3 Jackan in the deck.
So somebody told me that, a couple of videos ago, we sort of told Chase off a little bit for his triggers, taking on a pose before reaction. But someone told me Chase actually was King of Swiss at Gen Con.
Oh really? Oh, then Chase.
So he's not a scrub by any means. He's not a new player. So yeah, sorry about that.
Okay. Sorry for calling you a new player, even though it was Richard who said it. I wasn't actually going to bring that up this game, and you did it.
I thought I'd get the apology in now.
So he takes his unopposed, then does a forced reaction, and then decides it's going to trigger Reigns. I'm not saying anything. Apart from grrr.
Grr?
Took unopposed.
Oh. Oh.
So he's taken his unopposed. He's reacting with Jaqen to kill Jory. However, Jory just sacrifices himself to save himself.
Didn't trigger Rob?
He was just deciding.
He's going to trigger Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
And then the Reigns plot is power behind the throne.
Standy plot, well.
Standy plot.
That's a surprise.
Yeah, makes sense, right? So he's mistaking the claim and has already used the token. And he's going in for a military. And Nicholas very kindly reminds him and says, you need to take your intrigue claim first. So I think he's probably a little bit excited about wiping Nicholas's board and sort of skipped past all those bits. And Nicholas just sort of saying this is important because of the action windows.
Yeah, Nicholas is completely right. Very important to remember the orders. We can see Laughter of the Giants in Chase's hand there. So he obviously didn't fancy marshalling anything else and then Laughter of the Giant Jaqen in, which would have given him Intimidate.
Yeah, but he probably wanted, because Nicholas's board was so well protected with the 2 dupes plus Jory, I imagine that Chase decided that it was better for him to just play out Jaqen, so he'd stick around another round and be able to then, you know, get through more kills.
That makes sense.
Because those tokens won't go until those characters are dead. So, you know, might as well keep them around for as long as possible.
Yeah, very good.
So here, I quite liked this choice here that Chase made. So Chase chose to do the reaction on Rob rather than on Bran. And I feel like that was possibly important because if he'd done the reaction with Jaqen on Bran, Nicholas could have then chosen Bran to die and kept Rob with a dupe. Which means that next turn, Chase might have marched Rob, but at least Rob wouldn't have been dead. Or alternately, Nicholas might have marched Rob himself, and that would have meant that Rob wasn't dead and would be able to bring him back maybe at a later point without the Valar token. But because Chase chose Rob's dupe as the Jaqen reaction, it meant that, you know, he'd need to choose the Bran really for the claim rather than, you know, taking Rob's.
Yeah, well, he's never going to choose Rob for the claim as well, is he?
No.
So what would you have done? Would you have chosen Bran?
What, for the military claim?
Yeah.
Well, that's what Nicholas did. So
no, I mean, would you have chosen Bran
with Jaqen?
if you were Chase? Yeah.
No, I think Chase made the right choice here because it stops it making it so easy for Nicholas to just like march his last character or. Well,
that's in Chase's favour, right?
Yeah.
Because then Nicholas would lose Rob and Chase would lose a wildling scout. So I think if I was the Jaqen player, I mean, you could, knowing you're going to get military claim, you could choose Bran, save the Bran with the dupe, and then you have to choose whether to kill Bran or take the dupe off Rob, which is a harder choice than kill Rob or take a dupe off Bran.
Yeah.
You're going to take the dupe off Bran, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, interesting. Unfortunately, I don't see Nicholas coming out of this game favourably at the moment. He got no intrigue present against the Reigns deck. Chase had a formidable backboard as well as the front board. He's got economy for days with Hizdahr, Illyrio the State, the Milanese market. You know, and he's got a great haul as well.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Yeah, so Chase can just play an impact plot and not worry too much.
So what do you think Nicholas should do here? Some form of reset?
Possibly. I mean, he needs to get characters out. If he could get Cat out, that would block Jaqen in intrigue and power.
Not necessarily though, the Warring Scout, because I saw a flea bottom in Chase's hand as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think he's got many other choices.
Okay, so we've got heads into Valar Morghulis. It's unusual to see that in a Stark deck. So I guess here Nicholas has decided that his characters are dying anyway, so he might as well take some chasers with him. And to be completely honest, killing Hizdahr and Jaqen is quite nice.
It can be. Now the thing is with the reset against Targ at the moment, that running, Hizdahr, etc. You've got 0 claim for the round, and you've got 2 gold plus whatever econ base you have. So it doesn't really give you a lot of opportunities to reset, repopulate your own board. Yeah. Now we know that Targ run Kotho, Missandei. They can get characters out really quick.
Yeah.
And so a reset like Valar Morghulis isn't necessarily that bad for Targ, as long as they've kept cards in hand to recover from it.
Yeah.
So I think they can. I think a good Targ deck can just overcome a Valar Morghulis real quick.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Especially one with 2 Great Hall, the Marinese Market, Illyrio the State, and Econ.
Just be aware though, Missandei is dead because she was killed for military claims earlier.
She did.
So she won't be doing any tricks. So needing 2 Great Halls and paying 2 for a Drogo.
That's not what you want to see after you've just played Valar Morghulis. So you've got 0 claim and your opponent's got 2 militaries firing at you.
So Nicholas is going to get 4 gold plus a Great Hall.
Yep.
He needs to have like 3 chuds in hand to be able to maintain any form of board presence against Drogo.
And this is the problem. This is exactly the problem. Valar Morghulis resets the board, fine, but the opponent just plays cards out.
And the thing is, there's no way that Nicholas is going to win a military on defence against that board because, with the Astapor taken into account as well, even Jorah's kind of like 8 strength because he's 4, but then -4 on your side. So you'd have to have like,
as well.
Yeah, but you'd need to have a good chunk of strength to defend it.
I think the only way you can do better with your Valar Morghulis is to ride out another round, maybe 2 rounds. Rob and Bran were dying anyway, so why not play something like, let's say for example, counting coppers, get cards in your hand. Chase can only take 1 card, you get cards in your hand, you hopefully play out Econ, and then you Valar Morghulis turn 3 or turn 4, hopefully when you've got more cards in hand, more economy on the board, and you can actually recover from your own Valar quickly.
Yeah.
And you may take more of their characters out, more of the opponent's characters out, but the risk is that they find duplicates. And that,
but then again, I mean, Jaqen would have probably eaten through Nicholas's board that turn anyway.
Yeah, I mean, he killed them himself, so that doesn't matter really who killed them.
Yeah,
because they were going to die. So, yeah, if he has a draw
what I'm saying
plot,
is, like, Jaqen would have been used up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't matter so much if there was a dupe on Jaqen.
True.
Because...
But Tricon with 5 strength can still win challenges, I guess.
Yeah. That's a big jump ahead.
Yeah, well, there's no board. I mean, Nicholas got out the flea bottom. Cool. That's good to see. But that's the kind of thing you want to see. You play a draw plot before you reset.
Yeah.
So you've got your handful of cards. You've got economy on the board. You've got 1 gold option to jump into play.
Well, I don't think there's anything in the discard pile that Nicholas can actually flea bottom in anyway. Bran's in there, but Bran's also dead.
Yeah, he's got 5 reserve, but he doesn't have enough cards in hand.
So we've got a Counting Coppers and Chase into a Time for Wolves from Nicholas. Seems like a good shout. It means that he can go and grab that Bran out of the dead pile. And that also means that he'll be able to use the Bran dupe from the flea bottom pile. Yeah, so
flea bottom pile? You're calling it the flea bottom pile again?
Well, it is, isn't it? We all know it is.
You know flea bottom is restricted now, right?
It is, yeah. Technically, Nicholas's deck is now illegal, right? Because it's walls and flea bottom.
That is correct.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to play some games with the restricted list enforced.
Yeah, I've got a deck that I built tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's a Martel deck.
Martell.
I know, but
is it Martell Free Folk?
No. But having played them for the spoiler video, I thought, you know what? I might as well just build a deck.
Gonna get used to playing them, are you?
No, but it'll be fun.
New favourite faction.
Don't. Some things you just can't joke about, Rebecca.
Sorry. So on Chase's side here, he's going first. He's just marshalled a second sons.
What?
What's that?
Has Nicholas...
Nicholas hasn't marshalled yet.
Did he get Bran?
Yeah.
I must have got Bran out of the dead pile.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
There's no point getting him out of the discard pile. When he's in the
I
dead
couldn't
pile
see
too.
your dead pile. I was thinking...
Oh, yeah, he's put it above his draw deck.
I see it, yeah. There's that dead Rob.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Chaser's still 2 gold, but he also has 2 Great Halls that he could use. So, I mean, technically, he'd still get out 6 cost if he really wanted to, if he had one.
Could, but it does only work on uniques. And Targaryen, I guess they do have quite a few unique.
Grey Worm?
No.
He's 6 cost.
He could play Grey Worm.
But he's not going to be in that deck.
He might be. He's not bad at the one-of in Targ Reigns, where you can do an intrigue for 5 and reduce your opponent by 4 because he has to put on the board, and then 3 from Grey Worm's reaction. But you know, Grey Worm, what's that? And he's not even that bad, is he? But no one played him.
Yeah, he's pretty good. It's just there are so many better cards at the moment, I feel, in Targ. Okay. Which one's that? Is that Mage or is that Daisy?
It looks like Mage.
Yeah, I think he knelt the Great Hall and paid 3. So that would be Daisy, right?
No. Yeah. Daisy. I can't see. It could be either. It's probably Daisy. I'm trying to see if that's an X.
I think it's Daisy. Let's go with Daisy.
Cool. Racy Daisy.
Probably.
Definitely maybe.
And yeah, Bran also coming back onto the board there too. So Nicholas has got 3 characters, one of which is duped. So he's got a little bit of flexibility in the military claim. He should at least be able to be left with 2 characters on the board. And he does still have those 2 stands in the Northern Armoury, plus the last hearth. So we're going in with an intrigue challenge here for 6.
So Chase wants to hit his reins. What's he going to play?
So, remembering the force reaction there. Although he did already take us unopposed. And then playing Filthy with the reins to nil what we think is Racy Daisy.
Racy Daisy.
Intrigue claim is a cat.
Ah. Well, I can see why Nicholas played Daisy if he had the dupe. Rather than cat. Because you need military icons out. You need some military protection.
You just need someone on the board really, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. So Chase is 4 off. So there's a power to take. So we can get like power, claim and renown. So that's 13.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter now, does it? It's over for all intents and purposes. Chase is going to get 2 more claim of military off. He's going to damage Nicholas's board. And so, yeah.
So how Chase going to do this?
Probably just going to get Nick to concede. It's not going to be that fun to play again.
Oh, here we go. So sacking Scout and giving Drogo stealth. And, okay.
Oh dear.
Nicholas concedes.
No shake hands.
No shake.
No shake. Let's just move on.
So anyway, thanks everyone for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so at patreon.com/thewhitewalkers. And we'll be back with round 5.
Round 5. Chasing it again.
I don't know.
Oh, we'll find out. Join us again for round 5.
Thanks for watching.
Goodbye.
Bye.